Hello friends, and welcome to Testimony Tuesday. Today I want to share with you an experience that I had that was kind of like a wake-up call, and when I realized the lesson God was teaching me, it was like, really? So we were at down at the Nortons in Sukhothai in December, and we had a missionary gathering that we had sort of coordinated, and it was a huge blessing. And before and the first couple days, I really just felt like God was working in my own heart in a powerful way, and I was just enjoying and appreciating that. And then towards the end, the last couple days, I just felt like dead spiritually. Like I was blessed by the concepts that were shared and what people were sharing, but it was like it just wasn't the same as earlier. And as I was thinking about that on Sabbath, actually, I realized something. And that is, the Nortons have become friends with a monk who's there in Sukhothai. And this monk has a water buffalo, and so he wanted to bring the water buffalo out to their new property to stay there. And so the same day that the gathering started, where most of the people were going to come, was the day that the water buffalo came. Anyway, there's a whole lot more I could tell you about that, but he was there, and I talked with him that day, which was Wednesday, and then I said, maybe we can come help if we're free or whatever, because he has a little, shelter or whatever for the buffalo. And Thursday, I didn't go over there, kind of avoided over there because I didn't feel like I had the time to go and talk with him or help him or whatever. And Friday I didn't go, and Sabbath morning was when I realized, God had kept putting that thought in my mind, you should go and talk with him. And I didn't. It was justified in my mind because, I have other things and other responsibilities and stuff. But when it came right down to it, I was saying no to what God wanted me to do. And that's a very dangerous thing to do. And I felt the results of that very keenly. And so Sabbath afternoon, I went ahead and went over and talked with the monk. And it was really great to just talk with him, and I was actually able to share a little testimony with him of how God had worked in my life, and it was really a blessing to be able to share with him and to just have that conversation with him. But what really hit me was just the fact that it wasn't like God brought a strong conviction on me that you've got to go. It wasn't like that at all. It was just a gentle thought, you should go and talk with him. And I rejected that, and I suffered for it. And God was wanting to really teach me, he is really wanting to teach me to be receptive and to be open to hearing his voice. And when I realized that me rejecting that, even though I didn't take it very seriously, and that's part of the problem. But me rejecting that was restricting God's work in my life in other ways. And so it was just like this, I have to be really, really careful in listening for God's impressions so that I can do what he wants me to do. And it was, I don't know, I feel like I'm rambling, but it was really impactful when I came to that crossroads of realization, I rejected God, even though that was just a very small thing. So I want to encourage you, listen to God. One more thing. The way that I could have known for sure that was God telling me that I should go, it's because it went against myself. It went against what I wanted to do. That's really the key. And I wasn't willing to deny self. So when you get an impression or you have a thought, that's one way we can test and say, is this what I should do? Is this what God wants me to do? If it crosses self, should probably do it. But it's not like it's just a sacrifice. There's blessings for you and others on the other side of that decision.